Ancient Thrace, a land of rugged mountains, dense forests and fertile valleys. This is where the mighty Thracian warriors made their mark on history. Feared for their ferocity in battle, they were more than just fierce fighters. The Thracians were a complex people with a rich culture and a deep-rooted connection to their homeland. Their story is one of courage, skill, and an indomitable spirit. From the 10th century BC to the 1st century AD, the Thracians commanded respect and instilled fear in their adversaries. Their horsemanship was legendary. Their agility in battle was unmatched. They were masters of both sword and bow. But there's more to the Thracians than meets the eye. Beyond the battlefield, they were skilled craftsmen, musicians, and poets. Their culture resonated with the rhythms of nature and the echoes of ancient myths. To truly understand the Thracian warriors, we must journey beyond the battlefield and delve into the heart of their world. The Thracian people emerged from the mists of prehistory, their origins shrouded in the legends of time. They were likely a mix of indigenous groups and Indo-European migrants who arrived in the Balkans around 3500 BC. Their culture flourished during the Bronze Age, laying the foundation for their formidable reputation. Thrace, their homeland, encompassed a vast region in southeastern Europe. It stretched across what is now modern-day Bulgaria, Romania, North Macedonia, northern Greece, and parts of Turkey. This geographically diverse land nurtured a hardy and resilient people. Within Thrace lived a tapestry of tribes, each with its own distinct identity and customs. The Getae and the Dacians were two of the most prominent Thracian tribes. They shared a common language, cultural practices, and spiritual beliefs. These tribes were fiercely independent, yet united by their shared heritage and their unwavering warrior spirit. The Thracian worldview was deeply intertwined with the natural world and the realm of the divine. They believed in a pantheon of gods and goddesses who held sway over their lives. Their beliefs were a blend of animism, shamanism, and ancestor worship. At the heart of their pantheon stood Ares, the Greek god of war. The Thracians revered Ares as a primal force of nature, embodying the untamed spirit of the warrior. They believed that Ares was born in Thrace, further solidifying their connection to the god of war. Music and dance played a central role in Thracian religious ceremonies. They believed that these rituals could bridge the gap between the mortal and the divine. Their priests, known as kapnabatae, acted as intermediaries between the human and spirit worlds. The Thracians also developed mystery cults, such as the Dionysian and Orphean cults, which later spread to Greece and beyond. Let's discuss daily life in Thrace. While renowned for their warrior prowess, most Thracians lived as farmers. They cultivated crops like wheat, barley and grapes in the fertile valleys and plains of their homeland. Livestock, such as sheep and cattle, grazed on the slopes of the Thracian hills. Thracian society was organized around tribes. Each tribe had its own chief elders and council of warriors. Loyalty to one's tribe was paramount. Family bonds were strong, and kinship ties played a vital role in Thracian social life. Despite their tribal structure, the Thracians were capable of uniting under a single leader in times of war or crisis. The Odrysian kingdom, established in the 5th century BC, was the first permanent Thracian state. It exerted considerable influence over other Thracian tribes and played a significant role in shaping Thracian culture and politics. The Thracians were masters of metal and horses. The Thracian economy was primarily agricultural, but they were also skilled craftsmen and traders. They possessed a wealth of natural resources, including gold, silver, iron, and timber. Thracian metalworkers were renowned for their craftsmanship, producing exquisite jewelry, weaponry, and armor. Horses held a special place in Thracian culture. They were prized possessions, symbols of status and wealth. Thracian horsemen were famed for their equestrian abilities, and their cavalry was a formidable force on the battlefield. They bred strong and agile horses that were highly sought after by neighboring peoples. Thrace's strategic location at the crossroads of Europe and Asia made it a hub for trade. Thracian merchants traded with the Greeks, Persians, Scythians and other peoples, exchanging their goods for luxury items, textiles and other commodities. Next, let's discuss Thracian diplomacy and conflict. The Thracians' relationship with their neighbours was complex and often fraught with conflict. They frequently clashed with the Greek city-states to the south, engaging in raids, skirmishes and full-scale wars. The Thracians participated in the Peloponnesian War as mercenaries for both Athens and Sparta, their martial skills highly prized by both sides. The Persians also felt the sting of Thracian resistance. While some Thracian tribes provided troops for Xerxes I's invasion of Greece, many others fiercely opposed Persian expansion into their lands. The Thracians fought tenaciously to maintain their independence. Despite their warrior reputation, the Thracians were not always at war. They engaged in diplomacy and formed alliances with neighbouring peoples when it served their interests. However, their independent spirit and their fierce determination to defend their homeland often led them into conflict. The legacy of the Thracians. The ancient Thracian warriors left an indelible mark on history. Their legacy is etched in the annals of warfare, interwoven with the fabric of ancient cultures and echoed in the myths and legends that have survived the passage of time. Though their civilization ultimately faded, their impact continues to resonate. Their military prowess left a lasting impression on the ancient world. The Thracian peltasts, light infantrymen armed with javelins and crescent-shaped shields, were renowned for their agility and effectiveness in battle. They influenced the military tactics of the Greeks and other ancient armies. Beyond warfare, the Thracians left their mark on music, religion, and craftsmanship. Their distinctive musical traditions influenced the development of Greek music. Their religious beliefs, particularly the Dionysian and Orphean cults, spread far beyond their homeland, captivating the imaginations of people across the ancient world. The ancient Thracian warriors were a force to be reckoned with. They were fierce and independent, yet also skilled craftsmen, musicians, and horsemen. Their story is a reminder that even the most formidable warriors are products of their time and place, shaped by the land they called home and the beliefs that guided their lives.